Hey guys, my name's Anthony, and I'd like to thank you for taking time to check out this system. And speaking about time, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to try to keep this short. I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes to show you basically what this system is about. I own a business called Blacktop Unlimited. I started it 40 years ago. And back then, I graduated college with a computer science degree. And it was back then, 40 years ago, that I got together with a team of programmers. Once a week, we get together and automate, implement new features for the blacktop business. And it was just, from the start, I just wanted to be more organized. But then it turned into so much more. Not only were we more organized, but we were fully remote. All of my guys in the field, the estimators, the workers, they were able to get their jobs right on their units, right on their cell phones. If the office administrators received a phone call and they had to change a job order, change the price, change the instructions, it would be real time. As soon as they changed it in the computer, the guys in the field would see that. It would reflect on their unit. On top of that, we put notifications in place for both our field workers and the customers. So when our field workers were assigned to a new job, they would get a text message. They'd know immediately. And then customers would know when their appointments are coming up. Text message, emails. They would know when a field worker or an estimator was heading to their house. Just from the notifications alone, our business seems so much more professional. Then you've got the feature that would automatically generate proposals and invoices with a push of a button. You don't need to write up a proposal. It automatically creates one for you. So, talk about saving time, saving money, because you'd have to pay somebody to write those up. And what about saving time and money with payroll? You don't need to have a bookkeeper. This system automatically keeps track of all the payroll, whether you pay somebody commission, hourly, clock in, salary, doesn't matter. This will keep track of your administrators as they're working on the computer automatically, tracks their time. So listen, I promised you under 10 minutes. I'm keeping this under 10 minutes. But let's do a simple walkthrough. A simple walkthrough where we'll start with assigning an estimator to an estimate. We'll send out the proposal, the customer will accept it, turns into a work order, completes it, turns into an invoice. Right off the bat, I was looking for something where, as soon as I glanced at it, I want to see the calls I need to make for the day. I want to see if I have any open estimates or jobs or my invoices, who owes me money. That's what was important to me. And right here, that's what you're looking at. But I'm not even going to get into that. Listen, I'm not even getting into calendars, payrolls, or reports. I just want to do a simple walkthrough. And I think just from this simple walkthrough, I think you'll be impressed. Right now, I just want to choose a customer. I could add a new customer to the system, but I'll choose a customer and I will add an action. Right here is the first step for setting up a job. We have three choices here. We can either add a follow-up call. Maybe we didn't even get Eddie on the phone. We just need to call him back, see what he'd like to have done. Maybe we got Eddie on the phone, but we spoke to him. We know what he wants done. He wants an estimate. We have to send an estimator physically there to price out what he needs done. Or we know the price. It's a standard price. We can just set up the job and skip the whole estimate phase. So these are our three choices. The middle choice is sending out an estimator. Now, Eddie calls us up, and he needs shrink wrapping done on a jet ski and a boat. So we are going to choose the middle option to assign an estimator to this job. The first field automatically named the job, but we can change that. The second field here are the instructions, and we'll put in the instructions. Check out the boat and jet ski for shrink wrapping. Third field, we will choose our estimator. It automatically populates the commission, which we can change. Then there's a field here that says, does this estimate require a date? We're going to say, yes, it does. And now we'll put in the date and time. And then we'll click Save to save this. And once we do, two things happen. Number one, the customer receives this as an email. We received your request for a quote on our services. Looking forward to seeing you. The customer can easily enough add this to any one of their calendars. The other notification that went out was a notification to the estimator, Christopher, letting him know that a new estimate just came in that needs to be completed. So, speaking about Christopher, let's say he gets to that estimate. He pulls up his unit and he types in the measurements for the boat. Now he adds a jet ski. And it was one jet ski. Now watch what he does. I don't want you to miss this. He'll add the items to the cart. He'll scroll down to the bottom. And there's a button here that says Create Estimate. And all he's doing is clicking the button. And the system will generate the proposal. From here, Chris has the option now to send the proposal. Or mark it completed. The office administrators will review it and send it out from there. But Chris will send it. Let's see what it looks like on the customer end. And here's what the customer gets. Dear Eddie, thanks for choosing Shrink Wrap Pros to provide you with our outstanding service. Click here to view your proposal. When they do, Eddie now sees the proposal. has a chance to decline it or accept it, or even call us back and ask us about it. But if Eddie accepts it from here and signs off on it, back at ZipFleet, we automatically get notified. And we can see it's in the second stage here. These are stages. The first stage was the estimate stage. Then we send the proposal. It's in the proposal phase. The third phase would be a work order where you assign a field worker. And finally, a fourth would be the invoice. So what we're looking at here is a green check mark, meaning it was approved. We can assign a worker at this point. And from here, we can keep the same instructions. We'll change them a little bit. Let's change it to shrink wrap instead of checkout. So shrink wrap the boat and jet ski. We'll choose our worker. Let's choose Chris again. We can pick a date. We can also choose this button right here to show us more options. So maybe the customer needs a call first, or we need completion photos, or we need the customer to sign off on this job. Here's where we find those options.
But let's just save this for now.
And as soon as I saved it, Chris and the customer got a notification. Chris got a notification that he was assigned to a new work order. The customer received a notification that a field worker was assigned. And now they can add this appointment to their calendar. So Chris views his list. And this looks great. I should be showing you this on a mobile unit. But Chris will view his list in a mobile unit. And he'll click the address to navigate to the address, and the pop-up comes up. Would you like to alert the customer on your way? And we're going to say yes, because I want to see how it looks on the customer's end. Chris would automatically get the directions here and start navigating. Now, the customer won't get it as an email. They get it as a text message. And here's the first text message they received when we sent them that proposal. They can view it from their phone as well. But then they received this one just now when Chris clicked that link to notify the customer. And from here, if they click this link, it'll pop open the map and show Chris en route. So once Chris completes the shrink wrapping, he will mark the job completed, and he's brought to this invoice page where he can collect cash, check, credit card. They can pay by Venmo. And once he collects and submits it, the customer will get a receipt that they're paid in full. But if he doesn't, and he just sends it out billed, the customer will receive an invoice that they owe the $630.
Look, there's so many really neat features we haven't even covered, but this is the basic flow. This system will keep your customers notified every step of the way. It'll automatically keep track of your payroll. We haven't even discussed that. Your field workers will get their jobs right on their units. System automatically generates proposals and invoices. Do you know how powerful that is? Do you know this is going to land you more jobs over your competition? The first one out there to get to the estimate to the customer wins the job, usually 90% of the time. This is real. Your estimators will get these on their units real time as soon as they come in. And they're going to stand in front of that customer, type in the measurements, and that customer will receive a proposal immediately generated by the system. You know, one thing I haven't mentioned is how simplex this system is to use. It's extremely user-friendly. And you'll find that out once you start using it. If I told you what I spent to put my system together, it would blow your mind. It was over hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're giving this away. For as little as $100 a month, this is a no-brainer. This is going to help you out tremendously.
At this point, there should be no question. You absolutely have to try this out. Let me show you how you get started. Simply just open up your web browser and go to www.zipfleet.com, ZIPPFLEET, zipfleet.com. And right here in the middle of the page, sign up. You'll get 3 months free. We charge by the number of field workers you have. So if you have 1 to 4 field workers that you're going to be using this in the field, you're covered $100 a month, $99 a month. 5 to 8 jumps up to $199 a month. But if you click the 1 to 4 and you go to sign up, it walks you right through it. You're only paying $250 setup fee right now. And your first 3 months for $99 aren't even getting charged, waiving those. Now, on top of that, you'll just sign up. When you open up and log in, you'll go right to the training videos. And these are, I think, 5 minutes long, each one of them, and it'll take you through the whole system and walk you through and explain the whole system and how to set things up. Well, congratulations. Good luck with everything.